Good morning, welcome back to Ben Cos Match Fishing. Where are we? 5th of March, pouring down the rain again. Always rains when I want to go fishing, always. Just waiting for the calf to open, and obviously it's going to be another brolly day back at Timberlands. Hopefully I pray for a good draw and don't mess it up this time. Yeah, just thought I'd quickly check in while I wait for the calf to open and have me breakfast. And yeah, we'll see how today goes. Check in again soon. Cheers, guys. Right, here we are on the peg number 13. Right, let's have a little tour of the lake. So I'm at the top end. So we got 16 is in that corner, and then it comes round and then goes down to peg 1 where I was last time, down there. My partner is in peg, where is he? He's in peg 8, just there, Ricky. So I'm in 13. So let's go through a little plan of what I'm going to do today. So if you see that little post there, that's where I'm chucking to. So there's a little sort of in-cove piece just there. So I'm going to fish a little tea bag across there. There's a, where was my little marker? So there's a white post there. In line with that post, I'm going to fish maggots. And then in line with that little black thing there, I'm going to fish pellets. I'm going to fish bread here, Dobson bread down the edge. So we've got bread, maggots, tea bag across, hard pellets. I've got my tea bags in there, got my maggots, got some red pellets, got a few 6s, a few 4s, got my criticals as change baits, got my bread, got my tea bags. Let's have a little look at my rigs. So, Rube Carbon for maggots. That's just with a strung out shotting pattern, and that's with an 18 SLWG. As I said, that's on maggots, just cupping in maggots over the top. We've got a Pablo Hulk, I think it's called, 0.35, and that's also spread, but a tighter spread bulk, just above the hook length, with a banded pellet, and that's a 16 SLWG. Both of those are on 13 Duraslip, and then we've got a 0.3 small carbon float, all the shots under the float, and a couple of number 11s down the line, and that's for just flicking bread down that edge. We've got a straight lead, which at the moment has just got the lead on it, and then what I'm going to be doing is basically just hooking on these little, obviously, tea bags with the pellets. So I've got 3 there made up, and that's for just obviously tea bags across. But yeah, should be quite a nice match. We got this guy here. Yeah, so just to let you know the day, how the day started, I've come out with no boots, I've come out with no hat, and I've basically tried to turn the car around and ended up getting stuck in the mud. So after the match, hopefully the guys will give me a push and we'll get my car out of the mud, fingers crossed. Right, so I'll check in throughout the day, guys, and we'll let you know how it goes. Cheers, guys. Right, thought it was time for a little update, guys. It's now 11:30. Started off down that right hand side on bread. I've had 2 quick fish, 2 carp, one about £6, one about £8. I've sort of tried it intermittently since, and all I can catch now is a little roach and gudgeon. So it seems that if there's a little roach and gudgeon there, then there's no more carp there. So yeah, I seems to have sort of caught what was there. So yeah, 2 carp to start with. I've tried maggots on the long pole, and again just bit it out, so I've fed that and left it. I've put some hard pellets to the left, so I've got maggots to the right, hard pellets to the left. I've cupped a few of them in, and I've just basically gone across on a tea bag. As I said, we'll have another look later down that edge, but as I said, if I'm just catching little fish, then I'm guessing the carp have sort of moved out, and I've sort of caught what was there, shall we say, the resident fish that was sort of there first thing in the morning. But yeah, not going too bad to start with. Another nice windy day. Praying to get out and get some nice weather, if I'm honest with you. Peg 16 I don't think's caught. Peg 15, Darren, I think he's got 5. He's just chucking a bomb across. I think he's either got 4 or 5. Peg 14's not caught. I've got 2. To my left I think it's got 1. I think to his left's got 1. It seems pretty quiet sort of round to my left. So at the moment 2 fish isn't too bad. As I said, I mean, I've fed those 2 pole lines. The wind is horrendous, so it's quite difficult, but I'm going to keep sort of looking at them, having a look, sort of 10 minutes, feed them, come off them, and just sort of try and nick an odd fish here and there if I can. That's really the plan. So as I said, we're an hour and a half in, about £12 in the net. No signs on this so far, unfortunately. Next to me he's got another one, so I think that's his second. Not sure what he's on the tip or pole, I can't really see because there's a big tree in the way. There's definitely a few more fish moving about than there was a few weeks ago. Right, checking again soon. Cheers guys. Right, so it's just a little update for you. So we're another hour in, 12:30. No more fish, not another bite. Just those 2 bites, 2 fish, dobbling down the edge to the right into the corner. Nothing else. Tried pellet on the pole, not a bite. Tried maggot on the pole, not a bite. Gone back down the edge on bread, gudgeon, no carp. Tried bread, popped up bread on the tip, nothing. I've now chucked a little tea bag out with a pellet on, just off the far bank slightly. See if that works. At the moment, just them 2 fish, unfortunately. Not very good. Very cold, very drizzly. Seemed unlucky to catch those 2 that I did because doesn't seem to be a lot going on at all. Oh, hang on a minute. I think the sun's coming out. Where's that been? I haven't seen the sun for months. Right, it's not going to go around. Doesn't look like it's going to go around. Right, check in again in a bit. Cheers guys. It seems out of nowhere I've hooked a fish. It is going a bit crazy. Literally just sat there when I changed over to a wafter. Wants to go in those weeds down the edge here. Literally from nowhere. That's why. Got him in though. Hooked just on the gill. Happy days. Sitting here thinking about trying different hook baits. I'm going to try a double 8mm. See if that makes a difference. So yeah, it's 1:15, so another hour in. Literally I've just been chucking the bomb across because I just couldn't hold the pole, and just chopping between wafters, pellets and bread, and I'm just literally having a chuck on each, yeah, little pink wafter and it's gone round. It's actually foul looked, so it obviously wasn't the bait that it took. So yeah, that puts me on 3 fish for the day so far. Peg to my right's got 0, peg to his right, Darren's got 5, to his right's got none, to my left's got 1, and then I think it's just odd fish. Over in the corner over there, he's playing a fish, I'm not sure how many he's had now. He's fishing a sort of long pole down that edge. The wind is horrendous, it's absolutely freezing. I will try the pole again in a bit. Hopefully the wind will die down a bit, but yeah, at least we've got a fish, eh? So 3 fish, that was probably about £5, so 3 fish for about £16, I suppose, 16, £17 in that sort of region. So hopefully it goes around again. Speak again soon. Alright, so thought it was time for a little update. You know how it's going. Not very well is the answer, I'm afraid. Still just 3 carp. 10 to 3, so we've got an hour left, well an hour and 10 minutes left. I've tried bread again down the edge there. Tried it, and I was going up in sizes of punch, and I'm still just catching roach and gudgeon. So that tells me there's no carp there. I mean, I've got a gudgeon taking 11mm punch. So yeah, I've forgotten about that completely now. That's a dead line as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, I tried long on maggots on the pole, not a bite. I've tried long on pellet on the pole, not a bite. So I've just gone back on the tip, just a little tea bag and a pellet now. See if that goes round. Peg 10 round there, round that corner over there. He's absolutely emptying it. He's obviously got a pod of fish sitting in front of him, because peg 9's only had 1, and he's probably had, I don't know, 10 or 12 maybe. Every time I look up, he's got a fish on. So I suppose that's what happens when you've got winter. You know, if those carp don't want to move, they don't want to move. You know. There was obviously a couple of rogue fish sitting down the edge this morning. I've caught them. I've tried it throughout the day and not had another one. So there's obviously no more carp down there. Or if they are, they're just sitting there and not moving. Normally when you chuck across, you get the odd liners and stuff like that, but I'm not even getting that. I mean, I'm glad I've got the 3 carp I have, and I'm just going to keep. There you go, he's got another one on. Ah, dear hell. He's getting one a bung. I'm just going to keep chucking it across. Just going to stick with this now, I think, just the pellet and little tea bags or bread. I'm just going to stick with this now because the pole certainly ain't happening. If I see fish topping on that pole line, then I might have a little look, or any movement, or anyone start sort of catch on the pole. But at the moment, it's looking doubtful, if I'm honest. But yeah, can't give up. Keep plugging away. Cheers. This will probably be your final update of the day. 3:45. No more bites. Just the 3 bites, I'm afraid. I will obviously record again if I do hook one, but unfortunately that's all we had. So two carp in the first half hour down the edge on bread. 1 chucking across on a wafter, and that's it. Literally, I've sat on everything else, tried. I've gone through the book, through the menu, everything I can think of, and unfortunately nothing else. So I've been slowly packing away for the last half hour or so. Peg 10 has absolutely ruined the match, absolutely destroyed it. He's obviously got a pod of fish sitting in front of him. Every time I look up, he's got a fish on. I don't know what weight he's got, but he's definitely got a big winter weight, that's for sure. So yeah, just chucked it Chucked it again. 10 more minutes and that'll be it. I'll check in again soon and obviously have a look at the weigh in and see what the results are. Cheers guys, hope you enjoyed this upload. I've had 3 carp. That's all I've had. 3 carp, £21. Quite strange. I had for £21 last time, 5 carp. So they're better fish, but they just wasn't up our end at all. The early pegs have all had big weights, 70s, 80s, 90s, loads of fish down the other end. Best weight our end was £50, but that was again up the other part of the lake. Both sides of me are blanked. Left of me is blanked, right of me is blanked. 2 pegs to my right's blanked. So yeah, it was obviously a very, very hit and miss day where I drew, and unfortunately, you know, if they're not in front of you, you can't catch them. But yeah, enjoyable day. My partner's done okay. I think he's had 20 something pound. I mean, I think I was 4th. I think he was 4th. So you know, we're in the running still. But yeah, hope you enjoyed the upload. As I said, you got to have the goods with the bads as well. And I'll see you on the next one. Please don't forget to subscribe, and we'll speak soon. Cheers.